Don't you leave me, don't you do me wrong. Yeah, oh baby, don't you do me wrong.
Johnny, is our press and media organisations, are they too soft on our politicians? Johnny, I don't think they're tough on them at all. Right, yeah. I think it goes on all around the world. I think everybody's got really soft on asking bloody questions. What are you talking about? A prime example of that, Johnny, is recently in Australia here, we had the Israeli ambassador, giving a speech at the Australian Press Club. Right, yeah. It seems he was asked some incredibly insulting questions. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Bridget, what did you make of that hostile questioning today of the Israeli ambassador, particularly by the ABC journalist?
Yeah, look, I thought it was absolutely appalling, Shari, and I was going to say it sort of goes on from exactly what you were saying. I mean, we are seeing here in Australia journalists from our nationally, publicly funded broadcaster attacking an ambassador who rightly simply stated a fact.
So, Johnny, what are they?
But first, what an embarrassment at the National Press Club today, particularly from the ABC. It really should apologise. Because there was the Israeli ambassador.
This is the time to win the war. Once the war will be over, I can assure you that all these questions will be answered.
Thank you.
Chantal El-Khoury from ABC.
Chantal El-Khoury from the ABC. Ambassador, the Israeli president said it is an entire nation who are responsible. We will fight until we break their backs. We heard just now the Israeli army spokesperson also said we are dropping hundreds of bombs on Gaza. The focus is on damage, not on accuracy. You've said in your speech today that Israel does not want to kill the Palestinian people and poses no threat to them. Don't these comments contradict your statement and instead demonstrate the Israeli government's blatant disregard for Palestinian civilians?
Not at all. I think that first and foremost, it's also very important to understand that you don't measure neither the adherence of a nation nor the adherence of a nation to the international law by the toll of casualties on the other side.
Now that to me doesn't sound very bloody insulting. That's the sort of thing your bloody press should be asking. That's true, yeah. I mean, you and I, Johnny, we can't get there and ask the bloody Prime Minister and the Ambassador and all that stuff. We can't ask them any questions, so we're expecting or hoping that the press will ask the questions that we would ask if we were there. Not just give them bloody an easy ride. Jesus Christ. And if the Israeli ambassador was bloody insulted or offended by those questions, well then I think he's got to get another bloody job.
Right, yeah.
Oh, don't you do me no wrong, don't you worry. Now don't you do me no wrong, don't just trust me.
And on this question and stuff, Johnny, in our parliament, we have question time. It crops up after every bloody sitting, or whatever you call it. Parliament, and someone will get up and ask the minister of their own party, what's going on with such and such, or would the minister please enlighten the House as to how this and that is progressing? What? And that shit question just gives the bloody politician, the minister or whoever, an opportunity to rattle on about how fucking great he is for 15 minutes on TV.
Give the call to the member for Macquarie.
Thank you, Speaker. My question's to the Prime Minister. How is the Albanese Labor government continuing to provide cost of living relief to Australians? And what measures are being rolled out in the coming months?
Give the call to the Prime Minister.
I thank the member for her question. And of course our number one priority continues to be easing the cost of living pressures.
Minister for Social Services, how will the Albanese Labor government's paid parental leave legislation deliver extra support for working families?
Give the call to the Minister for Social Services.
Thank you, Speaker. I'd like to thank the member for Fremantle for his question and the work he does in supporting families in his community. Of course, helping families get ahead has been front and centre of our government's agenda.
So getting back to your original silly bloody question, Johnny, I don't think the bloody press is hard enough on these politicians at all. Yeah, that gives me the shits too.
An experience in terror that'll tear your nerves to shreds.